A cold morning outside a Ford Chicago assembly plant, but spirits remain high among striking workers. The United Auto Workers, the UAW, is one of the largest unions in North America. Its members began strike action in mid-September, with workers from the Ford Chicago plant joining the strike 2 weeks later. And they say it will continue until their demands are met. Those demands include a significant pay hike, as well as the reinstatement of cost of living protections and worker pensions.
We're trying to preserve the American dream for the working class.
551, we see you, now let's hear you.
Chris Panner is the president of the Chicago UAW, Local 551.
It ends with a tentative agreement, hopefully soon. You know, our people want to go back to work, but they're not going to go back to work unless we get the wage increases we're asking for.
This is Ford's oldest continually operating plant and employs close to 5,000 workers. The so-called Big Three automakers, Ford, GM and Stellantis, have moved closer to the union's demands in recent weeks, but an agreement still appears some way off.
The UAW strike is nearing the 1 month mark, and although talks are continuing, the situation remains tense, with picket lines expanding and automakers announcing further layoffs.
Although the union pays those on the picket line $500 a week, it isn't close to what they would get if working.
Of course, the pay cut we're taking throughout this strike, it's a significant pay cut for a lot of us, you know, and that'll affect the way our families live too, you know. But we're doing this for a better future for our families.
We out here in the cold, but we fighting for a cause, and it's a good cause. We got people retiring, don't have a pension. You're going out with no pension. It's not fair to them. Yeah, I think we're gonna gain this time, so we're not playing.
Automakers are feeling the pain too, with industry analysts estimating losses for the three companies have already topped $2.5 billion. While the cost to the overall US economy has topped $5 billion. The stakes are high, and there is no certainty as to how this all ends. Dan Williams, CGTN, Chicago.